Team Blue Star webinar for Monday, March the 25th. We are located here in San Antonio, Texas, and I am the presenter this evening. I want to welcome you and congratulations for whoever thought highly enough of you to invite you to this presentation. I see we got quite a few new people on already, and more people are continuing to log on. So I'm going to get this thing kicked off. Again, my name's John McFadden. I am in San Antonio, Texas. I was transplanted here by the Air Force many years ago. My background is fairly straightforward. I was born and raised in St. Louis, Missouri. I went to the University of Missouri and graduated and went straight into the Air Force. Flew fighters in the Air Force for 22 years, retired as a lieutenant colonel, and went to fly for United Airlines. I was flying for United on September 11th when I watched my job go down in smoke. Was furloughed, and I had to find something that I could do to provide sustenance for my family. So I looked around San Antonio and noticed that there weren't any wineries in San Antonio, so I did the only logical thing. I opened up a winery in San Antonio that ended up doing very well. We ended up opening up a second one in Austin, and it did better. So we franchised the winery business and opened up several franchises in several states, and we're very successful at that. At least that's what people said. We were successful. It's kind of funny. Every time we went to open another franchisee, my wife would say, "Kids, take a picture of your father because you're going to see him even less now." So even though the person who shared this business opportunity with me thought I might be too busy, funny thing was I was already looking for something that I could use to buy my time back, buy my family time back. So that's kind of where we were at. Not quite, less than a year ago. I was training a brand new franchisee, had just started my second master's. I'm getting a master's of counseling so I can head up a ministry at our church, and was a full-time wine business, full-time master's student. My son was graduating from high school, and quite frankly, we didn't have time. We weren't necessarily looking actively, but there's definitely a plan out there. So I'm going to take about 30 minutes and kind of show you what John Maris showed me. If it strikes a chord of interest, I encourage you to get back with the person who invited you and get more information, get your questions answered. This will be a brief overview. You need to get back with that person, and they can show you how to do the things that we talk about in this presentation. So with that being said, obviously the name of the company is TruStar Health. It was started in Toronto, Canada by this man, Tim Mulcahy. Tim Mulcahy is an absolute business genius, one of the unsung business geniuses of our time. So you need to keep an eye out for him regardless of what you do with TruStar. He actually has been in business since he was 16 years old. He has started many businesses. He has sold many businesses. He has made hundreds of millions of dollars by selling businesses. He was involved in was a company called Just Energy, and instead of selling it, he took it public on the stock exchange, and instead of making millions, he created a company that was worth quite a bit more than that. So he knew the value of taking a company public versus just flat out selling it. And one of the things he has always been interested in is health and wellness. He had realized very early on that the people who performed the best in his companies were the people who were taking care of themselves. And he looked at what was going on in the health industry and realized that no matter how bad the economy got or what was going on in the economy, the companies continued to do well or better. So that was a good company to be involved in. He looked at what was going on in the technology field and realized that it had to be internet-based. So he brought on a co-founder by the name of Michael Bolton. Michael Bolton graduated from MIT, which makes him smarter than me, and he took his degree out to Silicon Valley, where he started a web-based IT company. He made big dollars also. He ended up taking that company public, and he basically was the guy that was brought on and to be the brains behind the website. The website, TrueStar.com, if you haven't been there, you need to go check it out because it is an absolute brainchild of TrueStar Health. It is phenomenal. They've spent millions of dollars putting this website together, and you can go on right now and you can log in for free and you can kind of create your own profile, and you can go look at what they consider to be the 5 main areas of health. And if I can, well, basically, if you look at this, the 5 main areas of health are nutrition, exercise, vitamins, attitude, and sleep. So they hired the top people in each one of those 5 key areas to put together that part of the website. And when you go in and you tell the website about you, it's going to take you some time to fill in all the questions that they ask and tell the website what your goals are. Your goals could be to train for a triathlon. It could be to lose weight, to gain weight. It could be just to get out of bed in the morning and not hurt. That's kind of the category that I was in. And once you tell it your objectives, it will put together a nutrition plan for you. It'll put together a 21-meal, 7-day plan. You can tell it that you eat on the go. It'll give you on-the-go meals. You can tell it you don't like broccoli or you love asparagus, and it will put a meal plan together tailored specifically for you, your likes, your dislikes, your goals. It'll give you the recipes for those meals so that you don't add 5,000 calories Paula Deen style in the way that you prepare it. It'll put together a shopping list based off of your recipes so that you can print it out and take it to the grocery store. Stick to a plan. Save some money by not just throwing random stuff in your cart and making sure that you don't forget that you're having chicken on Wednesday night. So it's a phenomenal tool just in the nutrition. It'll put together an exercise plan. You can tell it if you belong to a gym or what you have access to or what you don't have access to. You can just exercise at home. Whatever you have, it'll put together a plan for you for that. It'll put together a supplement plan. It'll put together an attitude plan. It'll put together a sleep plan, one of the biggest things is for being left out in our society right now. You can go and you can look at the kids section where it will help you put together a plan for your kids. You can actually profile your kids. There are thousands of exercise videos that have been shot specifically for this website. There are kids videos on here so that when you go to get your kids profiled, it'll put together a nutrition and an exercise plan. They have exercise videos for your kids. So instead of coming home and watching SpongeBob SquarePants and eating Cheetos, they can have some healthy alternatives and be able to play with the kids on the screen and get a full workout instead of just having their brain check out. One of the coolest links they have is this link right here called the Encyclopedia. I would highly encourage you to go check this link out because it's got some amazing information on it. It has an index of all the health conditions that are out there. You can click on something that runs in your family or that you've been diagnosed with. If your child has ADHD, you can click on ADHD. My son has ADHD, and I learned even after years of what I thought was good study, the things I found out off this website were unbelievable. It'll tell you whatever the health condition is, what you need to know about it, how you can live with it, how you can reduce the effects of it. It also has an index of medicines. It's like an online physician's desk reference. So you can click on a medicine that you're taking. It will tell you everything you need to know about that medicine, what it does and what it's made of. It'll tell you what nutrients that medicine is stripping from your body so that you can replace them. It will give you a list of nutrients that would interact with that medicine so you can avoid them, and also what other kinds of medicines you may not want to take that would interact with that. So all in all, it is a phenomenal resource that's available. Dollars gets you a great website, and you could spend the next 4 months going through this website and still have places unexplored in it. So I encourage you to take a look at the website, go through it, and the person who invited you here can walk you through here and help you get your profile going as fast as possible. And sign up for one of these body challenges and get your name in the stake for a $100,000 prize. They're giving away tons of prizes throughout the year, and it's a good way to get started. So I encourage you to go check out this. The web portal is amazing. When it came time to do the supplements, that's when they brought on the third co-founder, Dr. James Hyson. Dr. James Hyson also was a co-founder of Douglas Laboratories. Douglas Labs is the top #1 formulator and manufacturer of pharmaceuticals in North America, and Dr. Hyson was the person who put together the best formulations that could be put together for the supplements and the vitamins that were taken to the FDA, obviously approved, the formulations approved by the FDA, and then taken back to Douglas Labs to be manufactured with the highest quality ingredients in the world. They instantly, this is a key point. It's a 2004 is when these supplements came out. Go and Google TrueStar supplements, and you can search for days, and all you will find are people who rant and rave about how great these vitamins are. The #1 rated since the year that they came out, and the reason they were #1 is because of the quality, but also the NutriSearch is an independent company that does the rating. They basically take every supplement that exists and they look at it on 18 categories. You can go on the website and you can click on a comparative video that will go through all 18 categories, what they mean, how they do this research, and they give a potential 5-star rating in each of the categories. Of all the supplements that are out there, there are only 3 that got 5 out of 5 stars with a gold medal, gold seal, in all 18 categories. 2 of them are Douglas Lab products. One is TrueStar, and the other one you have to have a medical license to prescribe. The third is a company called USANA Health Sciences, which is a good company with a great product. It's the only comparable product on the market that you can get without being a medical doctor. But the challenge is Dr. Hyson gets founder's pricing, and our product is significantly less expensive than the only real competitor on the market. So we've got the #1 web portal, health and wellness web portal. We've got the #1 product that's on the market. And the product, there are people even that I see on here that can give huge testimonials about what the website and what the product has done for them. More people are taking more supplements now than ever before. It's a very rapidly growing market. The doctors and nurses, the people who know the most about them, are taking the most of them. And people are looking to do all sorts of different things by taking these supplements. Improve their energy, and exercise performance, muscle repair, weight loss, deeper sleep, improved concentration, pain and inflammation relief. It's funny, I look at this entire list. The whole list for me is healthy aging. And that's kind of where I was at. I was basically just turned 51 years old. I had some serious health issues that were going on. My weight had shot up through the roof. I was pushing almost 270 pounds. I had high cholesterol, high blood pressure, sleep apnea. I was diagnosed with fibromyalgia and restless leg syndrome. I had 3 ruptured discs in my back from flying fighters and pulling G's for 20 years. I was really falling apart. I wasn't sleeping. It was just really it was much a wreck. So what I did was very simple. I got on this amazing resource. I got on the website and I profiled myself. I told the website everything there was to know about me, and it put together a nutrition program for me. It put together an exercise program for me. I didn't step foot into the gym once during I actually still haven't. That's going to change on Thursday, but anyway, all I did was change my nutrition a little bit. I changed my exercise a little bit. I went on 3 30-minute walks a week, and that's all the website thought I could take, I guess. It probably chuckled when it looked at my medical conditions and said, be careful getting out of bed. But I put together, I followed the supplement plan. And what I found was if you give your body what it was designed to have, you give it the right nutrition, you give it the right exercise, you supplement because we need to. There's no way to get out of our foods what we need to nowadays. Your body, it can do amazing things. I joined that 90-day challenge, and in 90 days, I lost 54 pounds. And I dropped my blood pressure from 148 over 92 to the last time I went in this 2 weeks ago was 117 over 70. I took 21 points off my cholesterol. I started my challenge on the 1st of May, and within 3 weeks, I was off all of my prescription medicines. Fibromyalgia, blood pressure, my pain medicine for my ruptured discs. I was off every prescription medicine. My CPAP machine was gone for my sleep apnea by the end of May, and so I didn't have to worry about, trying to convince my wife that sleeping with Darth Vader was sexy, and it just radically transformed my life. And my wife did a challenge in that same time frame. She lost 39 pounds. Between the two of us, we lost a middle schooler. I have 2 daughters that are competitive cheerleaders. They started taking supplements for their joint health and for some of the muscles, and watching them increase their performance and decrease the pains that they had going on was amazing. My son, following the nutrition and the program for the ADHD, watching his grades go up, watching his focus go up, watching him get off his meds was amazing. It has absolutely transformed my family's life. And if we never made another penny in this business, we're sticking in it for the web portal, the health and wellness portal, and for the products, because they are unbelievable. They are untouchable. They're absolutely amazing. And there are people, hundreds of testimonials that we could go through and tell you about as well, that I've heard since I've been involved in this business. So with that being said, we are in business to make money, and the way we make money is pretty simple. We are going to grow the volume of this business and ready to do whatever Tim needs to do with this company to finish out his plans. And we are launching into what the association marketing phase of this program. We are a health and wellness company first. If the business opportunity goes away, we will always be a health and wellness company. So I like the fact that we're not some association or network marketing company that decided that we're going to go out and make a buck. Now we got to find some product to move through it. We are an established company with a track record that's unbeatable that we are now taking to the masses so that we can help people live and feel better. So we are people helping people become successful in the process. The first part of that, whether you call it a discount or a commission, I can get up to a 40% discount on the product than the services that I use for my own personal use. If I wanted to take those and sell them at retail to someone, then I could make up to a 40% commission, and I could make money as well. Matter of fact, I could set up 3 customers, and at whatever level I set those 3 customers up, my product would become free. So we can even show people how to get involved and get their product for free. So that's pretty exciting. What Team Blue Star and what TrueStar is really good at is establishing a network of people to make this business work. It's based on a 3x9 matrix, or a skeleton of 3x9, where the first thing we're going to do is set you up in business, and we're going to show you how to profile yourself, how to get on the website, and how to make a difference in the way you feel and how you live and how you sleep and the energy level that you have. So we're going to show you how to do that. And then the next thing we're going to do is we're going to show you how to go find 3 people to do the exact same thing. We're not looking for all of Dallas. We're not looking for all of Oklahoma City. We're not looking for all of San Antonio or Kansas City. We're just looking for you to just for 3. All right. So let's say this person up here is Libby, and the first thing we're going to show Libby how to do is to go find 3 people. 1, 2, 3. All right. Let's say, just picking names out of the air, let's say that Libby talks to someone, Sharita. All right. And first thing we'll do is we'll show Sharita how to get on the website, do a profile, figure out what is good for her and what she needs to do. We'll get her going, and then we're going to help Sharita find 3 people, not all of the 20-mile radius. We're just looking for 3. Okay. Let's say Sharita knows somebody named Bill. The first thing we're going to help Bill do is go find 3 people. And then Bill surely knows somebody named Ted. We're going to help Ted go find 3 people. That's what we're looking for. All right, so the 9 is 9 levels. So it's going to go down 9 levels. The first level has 3 people in it. The second level has 9 people in it. The third level has 27, and then 81, and then 253, and then I can't do the math, but the 9th level has over 19,500 people, which means a full matrix can have over 29,000 people in it. You're going to earn a 4% override of all the PV in your matrix every week. It doesn't matter how people get into your matrix, you're going to make 4% on how they get there. What I mean by that is Libby knows more than 4 people or more than 3 people. If Libby talks to 1, 2, and then 3, and then goes to talk to a 4th person, well, there's not a 4th spot over here. So the matrix fills just like a Word document. When you keep typing on the first line of a Word document and you run out of room, the computer takes straight to the left of the next line and starts filling in the open space from the left. So that 4th person is going to go in the first open spot and the next open line, wherever that open spot may be. And now what that means is that's called spill. And anyone in the matrix above you can spill into the matrix below you, and you still get a percentage of everything they do and everything they lead to every week. That is a significant difference between how our business works and how a lot of other businesses work. If that doesn't, if you need more or if you have any questions on that, get back with the person that invited you to this and ask them to explain in detail how spill could work and how that could work to your advantage. So monetarily, what this means is you also can have the opportunity to get set up on an auto ship. The auto ship replenishes automatically the vitamins that you need to take for yourself. The average person in this business does over, it's about $1 a point ish when you're building the business. So the average person does about 190 points in a given month. And if you get set up or do just 100 points or $100 in a month, 100 PV, it's about half of what the normal person is doing. When you fill in your first line of 3 and you have 3 people doing 100, 4% of 300 is $12. Well, that's probably not too exciting for most people on this phone call, right? You fill in your second level of 9, you now have 12 people doing 100. 4% of 1,200 is $48. Again, not all too terribly exciting. Most of you have already gone to the bottom of this slide. When you've got a full matrix doing 100 points, 4% of a full matrix would be over $100,000 a month. Now, if you were like me, you're saying, all right, I've never made $100,000 in my month. I'm not so sure I believe that. $12 doesn't excite me. Not so sure I believe $100,000 a month. So what caught my eye was right here in the middle. Number 1 product, number 1 web portal. We just officially launched in Dallas in January, so it's a brand new ground floor opportunity. I figured if it took me 2 years to fill in my 5th generation, $1,452 a month would significantly change my lifestyle. If I could take $1,000 a month and put it towards my credit card debt, I could get out of credit card debt a whole lot faster than I was. If I could take $450 a month and put it into a vacation fund, at the end of the year, 12 months, I'd have about $5,000. I could take my family on a real vacation. A real vacation in Texas means a beach with no tar removal station on it. If you've ever been to Port Aransas or Corpus, you understand what those are. So based on the wine business, I had not taken my family on a vacation in 9 years. So that was something that was very important to me. So that is why I got started. I got started for $1,452 a month. You'll see here as we go how we have made that and significantly more. And I do believe this $100,000 a month now. So we'll just I'll show you as we progress how we have managed to do in this business. The next bonus that we have is a check match. Check match basically says, what is your reward for enrolling people further down in the matrix? What I mean by that is, if Libby is up here and Libby enrolls Sharita, and then Libby puts someone in the business underneath Sharita through Spill, Sharita will continue to get 4% of what these people produce and everything that they lead to. Libby is going to get up to a 10% check match on this person because she was the one who talked to them, who enrolled them, who showed them this business. So you can earn up to a 10% check match on all the commissions earned by everybody you bring into this business, and that is some very significant residual income down the road. Most people don't do association or network marketing because they say it takes too long to make money. Well, in this business, Tim, again, the brilliantness mind has taken care of that. We have the best way to make money very quickly. When Libby talks to Sharita, Libby can earn up to $200 for showing this business, for signing, for enrolling Sharita. When Sharita talks to Bill, Sharita can earn up to $200 for enrolling Bill in this business. When Sharita enrolls Bill, Libby can earn up to $60 for Sharita enrolling Bill. So what does that mean? In my first month, I talked to 18 people. My wife and I talked to 18 very good friends. 15 of them enrolled. We earned $200 for each of those 15 people, and which you can do the math. Those 15 people led to 34 more people. They each earned $200 for bringing those 34 people in. Leslie and I earned $60 for each of those 34 people. That's pretty good money. If you look at the next bonus that Tim came up with, for the first 3 people you enroll in a month, you get $200, and then $300 for every 3 after that. So in our example, what that means is when we enrolled 1, 2, and 3, we earned $200. 4, 5, 6 got us another $300. 7, 8, 9 got us another $300. 10, 11, 12 got us another $300. 13, 14, 15 got us another $300. So again, you can do the math. My wife and I were able to earn over $10,000 in our very first month. Now, does everybody earn $10,000 in their first month? No, they don't. Some people, I can show you people that have earned over $30,000 in their first month. I can show you people that have earned nothing in their first month. But there are a lot of people making good money very quickly, and with the help of the team, we can show you how to engage and how to earn very good money very quickly if you choose to. So when you hit Star Associate, which is about 12,500 points in a month, and you have 3 people that are personally enrolled, they're going to help get you in a Benz. They've got a program set up where they can get you into a leased Benz for $500 a month, and they're going to give you $500 a month to drive that Benz. My 18-year-old son qualified for this. My Libby is driving around in their Benz, and my wife's driving. We actually are in a GL 450. So whether it's a C250 or whatever you guys can work out, they will give you money to be in that Benz, which is pretty awesome. When you help 3 people in your team qualify to drive a Benz and achieve 50,000 points in a month, they're going to give you another $1,000 a month on top of that. Team Blue Star had 28 people qualify for Benzes in February. We'll exceed that this month as well, so we can show you how to make that happen as well. Getting started is very simple. You can get started for as little as $99. $99 gets you your in business. It gets you your website, your own TrueStar portal, the back office, the front office. It gets you in business. The challenge is it doesn't give you a whole lot to be in business with. The only difference between any of these packages is the amount of stuff that you have to sample for yourself, or to give as samples, or to sell as retail if that's what you choose to do. But it's seed in your business to be able to get you going, to get other people going, and to generate some income if that's what you want to do. You're not buying some box of air. You're actually getting more than double your money in product and stuff. So you're going to get a very good value for whatever you choose to come in at. I did come in at the Mega Builder, and I got over $2,800 worth of stuff. One of the things that we are currently doing is a lifetime advanced ranking, to where if you, instead of coming in as a silver consultant and starting out at the very bottom and working your way up the chart, so to speak, by coming in at one of these advanced or advanced builder, or mega builder, or if you come in at one of the different packages, you're actually lifetime advanced to one of these other levels, to where I am grandfathered for life as a mega builder at the silver executive level. As my matrix grows, I will be allowed to take up to $3,000 a week out of that matrix money. If you come in as a builder, then it's you're grandfathered at the $1,000 gold associate. So it just gives you the peace of mind knowing that you're going to lifetime advanced ranked at one of these higher levels if you choose to be. Plus, it will give you some product that you can use to get your business going. Now, I would highly recommend that you get back with the person that invited you and talk with them about what level makes sense for you. Do not spend money you do not have. That's number one. Okay, so we can show you how to get started and how to upgrade with the money that you make from the business. So there's no pressure to do anything that you shouldn't be doing. So I get paid every Friday through a TrueStar wallet. It's a hyper wallet, so it's kind of like an online bank. And I have a debit Visa that I can take, and I can spend anywhere a Visa is good. My debit Visa is good, and it's nice. Everything that gets deposited is mine. I don't have to share it with anybody. So I can sweep that money to my U.S. bank account and use my U.S. checking account, or I can leave it on this debit Visa to be spent from there. So that is very convenient. So when it comes to ownership, True Wealth. So obviously Tim has taken companies public before. He's going to, and he's stated one of his goals is, if everything works out, for TrueStar to go public as well. In the event of an IPO or sale of the company, ownership is going to be issued based on the rank that you have achieved. Once you hit Gold Vice President, you will be given a stock options contract that will explain how you get stock and how you have earned stock and how you can vend in and become an owner of the company. And the IPO is obviously something that we could sit and talk about for a long time as well. So If that is something that you have questions on, I would get those questions answered by the person that invited you as well. So the funny thing is, if it never goes public, we have a health and wellness company that is second to none, a compensation plan that is second to none, and it doesn't really matter if it ever goes public or not. We are going to rock this thing based on the timing, based on the product, based on the compensation plan, based on the web portal. This is icing on the cake. It just happens to be pretty nice icing. So getting started is simple. Get online, do an assessment, and get registered at a level that works for you. Get on the website, take the product, and you're going to feel a change very quickly in your energy, in everything. So check out the website, make that stuff work for you. Get hooked in with the team. The team is here to help you be successful. My goal is to help you start making money sooner than later. Get started quickly, and with the team, we can help you grow this very, very quickly. So that's our goal. If you get engaged and we hook arms, then we can run with this thing. So that's really, the person who invited you is your initial link to the team. Get back with that person. Get your questions answered. I'm going to open up the line real quick here, take a couple of questions before we get people back to dinner with their families. So let me get this. All right, any questions on anything that we covered tonight? And anybody?
I have a question.
Yes.
I'm a single mom, and I have a full-time job, so very busy. Is this something that I could do? What is the time commitment going to be like?
Oh, well, the time is going to be whatever you have time for, all right? So obviously it's going to take some time, but it's going to be compounded through the team. The team's going to help you. We do webinars like this on a nightly basis, so you can send people links to this webinar through emails. There's lots of ways that you can get engaged without taking a bunch of time away from your family, your kids, as some other businesses might require. We've got a mom up in Kansas City who was able to build it past a gold vice president to diamond vice president in less than 6 months, based on just driving people to the different meetings that we have, getting people on the webinars. The technology allows us to do some amazing things with this business. So get back with the person who invited you and ask them how we can maximize the technology so that you can maximize your time with your family but still see success in this. Does that help?
Yes, thank you.
Oh, you bet. One more question so we can get people back to their dinners. Anybody else? I'm going to do one more time. I will encourage you to get back with the person who invited you. Thank them for thinking highly enough of you to get you involved in the most unbelievable ground floor opportunity to ever hit North America. And if there's any other questions, we'll get them answered. We will get you going. We can get you enrolled immediately. If you've got questions, get your questions answered, and then we can show you how to get this thing going. If it's just not for you, have the person get you some samples so that you can kind of try the product out and see if at a minimum we can show you how to feel better and live a little bit healthier. So with that, I'm going to